The unit was wide open, completely cleaned out, and a stranger was wrapping my grandfather's pocket watch in newspaper like it was hers to take. I said, "That watch belongs to my family." She looked up and said, "Sir, I have a receipt." I had never missed a single payment, not one. So how did a stranger end up with a legal receipt for everything I owned? My name is Garrett Pullman, 38, HVAC contractor, Knoxville, Tennessee. I'd rented Unit 22C at Blue Crest Self-Storage for nearly 5 years. Inside, my grandfather's estate. Antique tools, military medals, a writing desk. And one item nobody knew about except me and my attorney. A sealed envelope holding original mineral rights. Documents for 41 acres in Campbell County, Tennessee, sitting above a documented natural gas deposit. Appraised value just over $490,000. And someone had auctioned my unit, while my autopay was active and my account was perfectly current. Facility manager Boyd Clutter pulled up my file without flinching, said I'd missed 5 straight payments starting in September, said 2 certified lien notices were mailed, said everything was done by the book. I told him my bank records showed every payment cleared. He shrugged. "Our system shows different." I opened my banking app right at his counter. September through January, every transfer confirmed, but the account number Blue Crest had on file, 2 digits were wrong, not my account, and I hadn't touched that portal in years. Someone had changed it manually. The woman in my unit was Connie Marsh, retired, teacher from Oak Ridge, paid $1,800 at auction thinking she was getting furniture to flip. Completely innocent. When I told her what that sealed envelope was worth, she went pale. She said, "I haven't opened anything sealed. It felt private." The envelope was still intact. My attorney, Stephen Rafferty, subpoenaed the certified mail tracking numbers. Blue Crest had on record for my lien notices. USPS had 0 record of either delivery. The tracking numbers were real, but they belonged to packages sent to addresses in Georgia. Someone had copy-pasted active numbers from unrelated shipments to fake a paper trail. Rafferty pulled Blue Crest's internal software access logs. On September 4th, 8 days before my first supposed missed payment, a manager-level login changed the bank account digits on my file. Timestamp 11:47 p.m. after hours. 1 employee was badged into the building that night, Boyd Clutter. Rafferty dug 1 layer deeper. Boyd had a brother-in-law, a land developer named Phil Sessa, who had tried to buy that Campbell County parcel from my family 14 months earlier. My cousin shut him down cold. Phil Sessa attended the Blue Crest auction. He was the underbidder. He lost to Connie Marsh by $300. The plan was simple. Auction the unit, have Phil buy it cheap, pull the mineral rights documents before anyone knew what they had. $300 is all that stood between them and getting away with it. Boyd Clutter was charged with forgery, computer fraud, and criminal conspiracy under Tennessee Code. Phil Sessa was charged as co-conspirator. Blue Crest Storage settled civilly for about $500,000, covering the mineral rights valuation, the estate items, and damages. Connie Marsh returned the sealed envelope the same day. Wouldn't take a cent. The mineral rights are still in my family's name. This isn't legal advice, but hear this. Screenshot every autopay confirmation and save it offline. If a storage facility ever claims missed payments, immediately demand the exact account number on file, the certified mail tracking numbers, and who last edited your account. Boyd Clutter's scheme was surgical. The only thing that stopped it was a paper trail that told a completely different story. Phil Sessa was 80 seconds away from winning that auction. This whole thing almost worked, and I would have never known until it was too late. Share this with anyone who rents a storage unit. And comment below. Would you even notice if someone quietly changed your autopay account? Most people wouldn't. Subscribe. The next story is even wilder.